This is the journey made and presented by Eddie Kennedy,
Ryan Owens,
and Alta.
We'll take you along two paths of voting. One if you do not vote, and one if you do vote. The first path we'll take you along is the path if you do not vote. First arrival is at Penalty Square if you do not vote.
There are similar consequences if you don't vote. If you don't vote, your voice won't be heard. If you vote, voting is a way to let your voice be heard. While voting, you're telling elected officials that you care about other topics like healthcare, education, and Social Security.
Also, if you don't vote, you won't be able to help yourself. For example, not getting enough food on the table. If you don't vote, then you can't help yourself at all there. Another one is if you don't vote, you can't whine about what happens in the government. So if something happens in the government that hurts you, you can't whine about it because you didn't do anything to stop it.
The last penalty is if you don't vote, you'll get bad presidents like this.
What?
Now, here are some bad excuses why people do not vote.
The most used excuses, because Americans are busy people, is I'm too busy to vote. Because work, family, and other life obligations get in the way. There's no doubt that voting presents scheduling issues, but because after all, people all over the world fought for your right to vote, and so it wouldn't hurt to take a few minutes out of your time to go to a polling center and cast your vote.
Another excuse that most people use is weather isn't good. People often say, I did not vote because the weather was bad that day. But the truth is, they just didn't want to vote, or they didn't really care to vote.
Jobs are being lost each day. That can be prevented with your simple vote.
I don't care about this election. There are people who love politics and don't love politics, but this is why less and less people vote every day. But the truth is, most people aren't aware about this problem, or are not educated about this. Here's what we're going to do to try to get people to vote.
These are the top solutions to fix these excuses. Number one is to bring an umbrella, so if the weather is bad and it's raining, you wouldn't get wet. And two, if everybody thinks that their vote doesn't count, no one would vote. And three, if you don't know whom to vote for, then study on the internet or watch the debates or ask friends and family about it. And four, you don't need to care you need to care about the election because it could change your country for the good or bad. And five, plan ahead and go register your vote early.
Now we'll start over and go down the path if you do vote. Our first arrival will be at problems that can be fixed in any election.
Taxing. If you don't like the taxing system now, you could help to the best of your ability by voting. Maybe you don't like taxing the richer, then vote. Another issue is healthcare. Voting for the president with the same perspective as you could fix the issue you are trying to fix as well. Some people take advantage of healthcare. That could be a problem.
Jobs are being lost each day, and you can prevent this with your simple vote. The debt. Our nation is in a deep debt, and we're falling more into the debt each day. And by your accurate vote, you can stop or reverse this.
And we're almost at the end of our trip. Our next arrival will be at Reward Square, where if you do vote, this is some things that can happen.
You decide what can happen in your government. You can choose to hire who you want, and if you hire who you want to run, you can hire people to run who can lead our nation to a better future.
It's your civil duty as a United States citizen. Many people have fought for your right to do this, so you should go and vote.
Voting is a way to speak your mind and let your voice be heard. If you do not vote, you have a say on the issues going on with our government that need to be taken care of as soon as possible.
And the last one is Voting is a way to get your issues taken care of. If you have an issue with government and you do not vote, you cannot do anything about it. If you do vote, the problems you have with government will most likely be taken care of.
And last, if you do vote, you can choose past presidents like these. That's the end of our presentation.
Any questions?
Like your last slide, I just had an experience with that very slide. It strikes me how few presidents we've had and how old we think the country is. Selecting 44 people that should shape the nation. I think we were missing one on that slide. So that's all this was updated. But just maybe like to point something out to you and get a reaction. When the thing comes up that people that don't vote shouldn't complain, it occurs to me of millions of people here that, not that complaining is going to do any good, but can't vote. For instance, I was part of the group that changed the rule from 21 to 18. 70-year-olds can have very strong opinions, they can be married, have children, and still not be able to vote. I think they have a right to complain. We have millions, literally millions of people in this country that came in when they were 1 or 2 years old, and they can't vote. And I think that they may have the right to complain. I just kind of like it seems to focus to me on that voting is the way to affect government. And it occurred in conversations with other people that there are other ways that people try to do that, and they see voting as less important or less of a responsibility because they have more faith in the other ways. The horrible one I'm thinking about is revolution. Do there come into discussions at all about how people change government other than voting? It's not important to be a topic, it's just when I hear that, it's something I've heard often in my life. There are other things you can do. We shouldn't neglect those other things. Thank you.